Welcome to Skovision training videos. My name's Doug. This lesson will teach you how to create a new strategy in your school development plan. I've started on the home page with our test school, and to enter information I'm going to be going down to the plan overview area. So I'll click on the words plan overview, and that will take me to the place where I can enter information. You'll see I have the two main apples in which to work, the mega end and the school and system measures. Now we're going to be working in the mega end anytime you're entering information about your school development plan. There is an apple that we've created underneath that called Student Success, and it is related, and that's actually where we're going to do a lot of our work. You'll want to remember the Student Success apple is where we're working. If I click down on the triangle arrow, you'll see I get down to the next level, which is Outcomes. And in order to create a strategy, we will have already needed to create an outcome. Please see the Skovision training video on creating a new outcome if you haven't done so already. You can see that I've created a test outcome here. And what we're going to do is create a new strategy under that test outcome. I'm going to expand it again by clicking on the triangle arrow. And that gives me a couple of choices. There's measures and there's also strategies. Because we're going to work in the strategies area, I'm going to roll my mouse over that and I'm going to right click. What the right click does is gives me two different options. I can either create a new strategy or I can expand a strategy. In this case I'm going to go new strategy and I'm going to left click. The screen will disappear and come back with a new window now where I can enter information. I know I'm creating a new strategy because in the green bar at the top with the white writing it says new strategy. There are a few things I need to ensure that I add in this window in order for the successful creation of a new strategy, and those things will be labeled with these red asterisks. So in this strategy here, for the sake of the tutorial, I will just type in test strategy, and that's how we'll remember what it is when we see it at the end. Down here I see there's an asterisk by the organization, so you'll choose the school that you're adding the strategy for. In this case we have a test school that we've selected. I've left clicked on the select button there. Again it goes away and comes back, and I look for the next asterisk and I see identify the person and or office to which the strategy is assigned. The simplest thing to do here would be to find your own name and put it in if you're entering it. So I've typed in my last name. I'm going to do a quick search by left clicking on the search icon. It will come back and my name is a choice, and I will again choose the left click on the select button there. The screen will disappear again, come back, and you'll see that these things have been added. So the organization now has the school, the person responsible has my name, and I look for more asterisks and I see the only other thing that we need is a start and finish date. So I will put those in. When I left click in the box, you'll see that our calendar comes up and I can choose whatever I like in here. One thing to note is that the strategy was created under an outcome that you've already created. It's important to note that the strategy must fall within the date range of the outcome that you've already created. So we'll just go and make this strategy something for the sake of the tutorial. We'll make the strategy the length of the year. We'll go June 2012. Choose June 29th as our finish date. Everything else here can be left for the moment. There's no other asterisks or stars that need to be put in. And at this point I will just click Save. The reason for that is that we need to make sure we link this strategy to the appropriate outcome. So the screen will disappear, it will come back, and now these tabs along the top are now accessible, and they weren't before. The last thing to create a new strategy is going to be to go to the Outcomes tab and choose that. You'll see a drop box appears, and on the right you'll see this icon, which I roll over and you single click, and then you look for the outcome that you were adding to. And if you recall, we had a test outcome, so that will appear as part of the list. The list may be a few pages long, possibly, but in most cases you should find it on the first page, and then you choose Select. The screen will come back now displaying that the outcome that this test strategy is connected to is the test outcome. So we are successful with that. At this point, then, we can save and close. And save and close brings us back to the plan overview screen. It reloads the plan overview. And you will see that now under Student Success and under Outcomes. Under Test Outcome, which is the outcome we were working with to create strategies, now there's the ability to expand the strategy area, and under that you will notice there's a test strategy. So this is how you create a new strategy under an outcome that you've also previously created under the Student Success apple under the Mega End. This is a similar process to create measures as well as actions, which would be the next step under our test strategy. And please refer to the videos on how to create an action and how to create a measure to carry on and build these pieces into your school development plan. If you require any further help or you'd like to request a Skovision training video, please contact us by email at devplans@cbe.ab.ca. Thank you.